Hey there, this is Teacher Podcast episode 170, Learn English with Bruno Mars, just the way you are. My name's Ola and I've been teaching English since 2012 and I believe you can eliminate your language blockade. The secret word here is consistency. There are other secret words too, that's why I record this podcast episodes, and each comes with a little worksheet, a one-pager to help you digest and test what you've practiced here. You can speak English with more confidence, slay that fear, and enjoy fluent communication. Visit my website for full transcripts and worksheets to each episode. Visit my shop at teacherola.com and enjoy your journey to fluency. Happy learning! Hello! Thank you for choosing this episode. Let's learn speaking English with confidence with Bruno Mars. The song we're talking about today comes from his debut album released in 2010. But before we jump into the episode, let's hear from today's sponsor. The sponsor of the episode is my Speaking English course. This online course, Powiedz, will help you start speaking English fearlessly. It gives you the opportunity to reach that level of confidence, that level of fluency you need to start communicating in English with pleasure and no stress. Visit jakpowiedzieć.pl to learn more. Go there to sign up for a free speaking challenge. Powiedz.pl. Can't wait to see you there. Every Thursday at 11 a.m. I jump in live for a quick chat, quick live English class. Join me this Thursday at 11 live on Instagram. Watch previous Top Talks. They are uploaded on YouTube and Facebook, so choose the place you fancy and have a listen. There's a worksheet dedicated to these sentences we're going to practice today, so go grab it at teacherola.com/170 or find it in your inbox if you're a member of Top People. You can also buy a worksheet set and have them all in one place. They're editable. See what's in my shop at teacherola.com. And yeah, that's it. Now we can go back to the episode. Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are. Listen to each line of the first half of the first verse and repeat after me out loud. Ready? Let's get it started. Oh, her eyes, her eyes. Make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful and I tell her every day. Make the stars look like they're not shining. Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. We've been talking about this pattern before. Let's have another look at it. To make somebody or something do something. Her eyes make the stars look dark, so they cause the stars to look dark. See these examples. You make me feel like a natural woman. It makes me want to shout. He made me do it. She's so beautiful and I tell her every day. I tell her every day. Here I just wanted to let you know that there's an episode devoted to the word tell. It's episode 151, Tell 15 Useful Expressions. Let's move on to the next half of the first verse. Listen and repeat. When I compliment her, she won't believe me. Yeah, I know, and it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. That's a conditional sentence. When I compliment her, she won't believe me. The first conditional. Let's see some more examples. If I go there, I'll let you know. Or if I go there, I won't let you know. If you visit me, I'll make some coffee. If she decides to go with us, I'll let her. There's a whole episode on the first conditional. If you think you should refresh or simply learn this, go to episode 36, the first conditional. To compliment someone. To tell someone that you like or admire something about them. To pay somebody a compliment or to return a compliment. For instance, he returned her compliment by saying how well she looked. She complimented me on my achievements. Be careful not to confuse this word to compliment with a very similar one to compliment. Listen, if one thing complements another, the two things work or look better because they are together. For instance, these two colors complement each other perfectly. Sad to think that she don't see what I see. Have you noticed the mistake? She don't see. It should be she doesn't see. Well, this is done for the sake of the song. It's quite common. And it's not just in songs, in fact. It can be heard from native speakers. But yeah, it is a mistake. Just don't freak out when you hear it. It's understandable, but it's not standard English. Let's proceed. It's time for the chorus. Listen and repeat. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing. Just the way you are. Amazing. 'Cause you're amazing. Here I picked some synonyms for amazing. Feels like we sometimes fail to find any other words to describe something great, and we go for great or nice or amazing. Let's see some other examples. Wonderful. You did a wonderful job. Stunning. She looked stunning in that red dress. Astonishing. She gave an astonishing performance. Marvelous. He has a marvelous way with children. The second half of the chorus goes like this. Listen and repeat. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. Because girl, you're amazing. Just the way you are. The whole world stops and stares for a while. To stare means to look at somebody or something for a long time. Listen to these examples. Everyone in the room turned to stare at her. It was too cold to stand and stare. The second verse. Listen to each line and say them out loud after me. Her lips, her lips. I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, her laugh. She hates, but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful and I tell her every day. I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. That's, in my view at least, mixed conditional, 3 plus 2. To learn more on this, listen to episode 52. But now let's focus on this particular example. If she'd let me, if she had let me, imaginary situation from the past, because she didn't let him, but if she had let him, past perfect, he could kiss her lips all day. Today, now, at present. A condition from the past and the result at present. That's 3 plus 2 Conditional. I know it's tough. No worries. Episode 52 explains this type of a mixed conditional in details. One more example. If I had studied medicine, I would be a doctor. The final part of the second verse. You know I'd never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. You know I'll say, if perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. Yet another conditional sentence. This time the first conditional again. If this is what you're searching for, stay the same. You are perfect already. Don't change, just stay the same. Stay the same isn't future simple, you normally expect in the first conditional, but it's imperative, tryb rozkazujący. Let's see another example. If he calls me, tell him I'm out. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. Don't even bother. Don't bother yourself means don't spend time or effort on something because it is not important. Do not worry about it. It's not worth it. It's not a thing even. A sentence. It bothers me to think of my sister all alone in that city. That's all I have. Phrases and a bit of grammar from the song Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. Your turn. Say the sentences out loud. Listen and repeat. It makes me wanna shout. It makes me wanna shout. If you visit me, I'll make some coffee. If you visit me, I'll make some coffee. She complimented me on my achievements. She complimented me on my achievements. These two colors complement each other perfectly. These two colors complement each other perfectly. She looked stunning in that red dress. She looked stunning in that red dress. It was too cold to stand and stare. It was too cold to stand and stare. If I had studied medicine, I would be a doctor. If I had studied medicine, I would be a doctor. If he calls me, tell him I'm out. If he calls me, tell him I'm out. It bothers me to think of my sister all alone in that city. It bothers me to think of my sister all alone in that city. Here you have it, 10 sentences inspired by Bruno Mars's song. Now go to your inbox, get the worksheet and practice some more. If you're not a member of Top People, download the worksheet at teacherola.com/170. Can I ask you a favor? If you find this episode useful, please tell your friends about my podcast and share it with one person. Additionally, it would help me tons if you could leave a review, or just a heart, or just a like somewhere. This will help me reach more people with language blockades, and it'll allow them to speak English fearlessly. Thank you. And thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next Wednesday. Happy learning. Take care. Stay fearless and say it out loud. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. Masz blokadę językową. Dużo rozumiesz, ale nie mówisz płynnie. Brakuje ci słów, czasem tych najprostszych. Nie potrafisz szybko reagować. Jak masz coś powiedzieć po angielsku, zżera cię stres. Masz blokadę językową, bo rządzi tobą strach. Na szczęście można nauczyć się mówić swobodnie. Serio, można nauczyć się mówić swobodnie. Weź udział w darmowym wyzwaniu Powiedz coś. Wejdź na stronę powiedzcoś.pl. Zapisz się na darmowe wyzwanie. Your journey to fluency starts now. powiedzcoś.pl